Ilara was a renowned philosopher known for her wisdom and insight. She traveled from village to village, sharing her teachings and engaging in meaningful conversations. One sunny afternoon, she arrived in a bustling town filled with vibrant markets and lively chatter. The aroma of freshly baked bread wafted through the air, drawing people from their homes to indulge in the day's offerings. As she settled in a quaint tavern, a curious man named Eamon approached her table, eager to learn from the wise traveler. "What is the secret to a happy life?" he asked, his eyes filled with anticipation. Ilara smiled, her eyes twinkling with understanding. "The secret lies not in seeking something outside of yourself, but in cultivating peace within." Eamon frowned, his brow furrowed in confusion. "How can peace come from within? The world is filled with chaos and strife. How can I find happiness amidst it all?" Ilara gestured towards the bustling village around them, where people hurried by, consumed by their daily struggles and desires. Peace begins with acceptance. When you stop expecting the world to change and embrace it as it is, peace will follow naturally. "But that sounds so simple," Eamon replied, skepticism lacing his voice. "How can such simplicity hold the key to happiness?" "Ah, but simplicity is often profound," Ilara countered gently. "Consider a river. It flows freely, adapting to the obstacles in its path. It does not fight against the rocks or the bends, it simply flows. You too can learn to navigate life's challenges without resistance." Intrigued, Eamon began to reflect on her words. He realized how often he had fought against the currents of life, desiring things to be different rather than accepting them. The more he pondered, the clearer Ilara's wisdom became. Before departing, Eamon asked, "How do I start this journey toward inner peace?" Ilara smiled, her voice gentle yet firm. "Begin by taking a moment each day to breathe, to be present. Acknowledge your feelings, but do not let them control you. Embrace gratitude for what you have, and the peace you seek will blossom within you." As Eamon walked away, he felt a lightness in his heart, carrying with him a newfound understanding of happiness. He promised himself to cultivate peace within, knowing it was the key to a fulfilled life. In the following weeks, Eamon implemented Ilara's teachings. He set aside time each day for reflection, allowing himself to breathe deeply and embrace the present moment. He learned to appreciate the simple joys around him, a child's laughter, the beauty of nature, and the warmth of friendship. As he practiced acceptance, he noticed a profound shift in his perspective. The troubles of life no longer felt insurmountable. Instead, they became opportunities for growth. Through his journey, Eamon discovered that happiness was not a destination, but a continuous journey of inner peace and acceptance. Over time, Eamon became a source of inspiration for others in the village. His friends noticed the change in him, the calmness in his demeanor, the lightness in his step, and the wisdom in his words. They often gathered to hear him share Ilara's teachings, and as he spoke, more people began to understand that true happiness came from within. One day, a troubled friend named Clara approached Eamon. "I feel lost," she confessed, her voice trembling. "I'm constantly chasing after things, money, status, and approval, but nothing seems to satisfy me. What am I missing?" Eamon took a deep breath, recalling Ilara's words about the river. "You're seeking happiness outside yourself, Clara. You've allowed the expectations of the world to dictate your worth. Instead, focus on cultivating peace within. What brings you joy? What makes your heart sing? Those are the things worth pursuing." Clara pondered his words and realized that she had been so focused on societal standards that she had forgotten what truly mattered to her. Inspired by Eamon's wisdom, she began to explore her passions, dedicating time to art and helping others in her community. As she engaged in these activities, Clara discovered a deep sense of fulfillment and joy that she had long sought in material pursuits. As more villagers embraced Eamon's teachings, the atmosphere in the town shifted. There was a newfound sense of camaraderie and positivity. People began to focus on gratitude, supporting one another rather than competing for status or wealth. Ilara's simple lesson of cultivating peace within resonated throughout the community, uniting them in a common purpose. Months later, as Eamon reflected on his journey, he felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. He realized that the path to happiness was not only about inner peace but also about sharing that peace with others. Inspired by Ilara's teachings, he decided to become a philosopher himself, dedicated to spreading wisdom and encouraging others to seek happiness from within. He began to hold gatherings in the village square, where people of all ages would come to listen, share stories, and engage in meaningful discussions. Amen shared the philosophy of acceptance, the importance of gratitude, and the power of presence. The gatherings became a cornerstone of the community, fostering connections and igniting the spark of joy within everyone. One day, as the sun set over the village, casting a golden hue across the sky, Amen stood before a crowd. "Remember," he said, his voice filled with passion, "the secret to a happy life lies not in external circumstances, but in the peace we cultivate within ourselves. Let us be like the river, flowing gracefully through life's challenges, accepting each moment as it comes." The crowd erupted in applause, their hearts filled with gratitude for the wisdom that had transformed their lives. Amen smiled, knowing that he had not only learned Alara's lesson but had also become a beacon of light for others on their journey to happiness. Moral: external events cannot bring happiness, it is an inner state of being. Thank you for joining me in this story. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more stories like this one.